Okay, well, you guys saw the game, and it started bad and went from there. You know, the opening kickoff was really a setback for us. It didn't have to be a killer. I thought we responded pretty well, and then we responded again after that, and then got stopped on fourth down, and never really did stop them from there. You know, even if they had a long field, so it kept mounting from there, and it's an old story of you know uh, they did a nice job of running the football multiple uh, ways with the runner and the quarterback, and some of the fly sweep stuff with it. So their versatility was good, and they were productive, and they created then some pretty good passing situations for the quarterback in a nice way, and then. You know, we were one-dimensional, not able to, especially after we got far behind, to be able to even try to be balanced. So that was kind of a quick summary of what I saw.
What did you think of your team's effort today?
You know, I thought that. You know, you certainly look at that as a valid question about the effort and being ready to go right off the bat when they return a kickoff for a touchdown. But then I thought, you know, the response, both physically, we actually ran the ball okay the first couple drives and scored on a touchdown, and then had another drive and didn't score. But so I think we physically, mentally responded. And that's what I'd say. So I don't know.
What about on the defensive end?
Well, you know, Tom. It's really hard to say ready. Here's what happened. They moved the football, and we couldn't get them off the field. I know that the score indicates we didn't, and I know that we probably got set back on our heels a lot, with an opening kickoff. But like I said, then we responded. We never got our feet on the ground at any time that I can remember defensively. You know, there is no final medical thing that I've heard except, and I have not heard this term before, an impact migraine. So obviously it has to do with impact in the game. I would certainly, I did not hear the word concussion necessarily, but I'll certainly have more information for you later. I do not know the specific play, no.
When was the decision made in the locker room? How soon did you guys realize that when you guys got in there? With Tanner, as far as taking him out of the game?
Partway, halfway through halftime, somebody came to me and said, you know, Tanner's in there talking to the doctors. He does not feel well. That's what they said. So
How does he feel now?
I don't think he feels great right now. I went in right away to see him. Now he doesn't look bad. He's not going to talk badly. You know, I mean, he's coherent, but I don't think he feels good right now.
I know you've said you like this team all along, but at this point, how do you keep from losing guys?
You know, I think right now, Brian, I think you have to inherently rely on the character of the people around you, the players and the coaches. I think that, you know, it sounds like a broken record, but the coaches will get together a plan and prepare. And the players, I think we'll just have to call upon whatever their own personal pride to do the right thing. And you know what? whether or not their lights have been on all the way, whatever that is, whatever the opinion of it, what it looked like today, these are good kids. They have worked hard. They did prepare. We had a plan. We did not obviously prepare for this. We were surprised by it, but I will continue to say I think that they had great intentions and tried in every way to get ready to play.
Given the comments that your defensive coordinator made last Saturday and also during this week, do you have any indication that his players believe in him or think that he believes in them?
Mm-hmm.
Some of the things he's saying. Do you feel like he still has the room?
I sure think, when I see his meetings, when I see the interaction there, Sam, I think absolutely yes, he does. I think that when this goes on, I think that you just have to go back in there with a lot of stuff and confidence on how you can help them. But I think he does, yes.
From your vantage point, could you kind of sense what was going on with the read option, the speed option, why that was a struggle for you guys, that particular subset of plays?
Well, the give or the keep, the one thing that I noticed is that, our safety at times was responsible, and our safety had a hard time on the edge making the play, as you saw.
Mike, what can you say about Patrick's play in the second half, getting thrust into that situation?
I thought Patrick actually played with some confidence. I wish we could have protected him, and that's the kind of game I hate being in, where you're just throwing, drop back pass, and the linemen, they just tee off on the linemen, and they can just go after the quarterback. It's a hard way to play, but I thought, in saying all that, I thought he made some nice plays, and it was probably, for him down the road, it was great for him to get in the game.
How much did you feel the sequence where you have a chance to tie it 4th and 1 in the second quarter, don't get it, and then 5 plays later?
Yeah, that was a bad feeling. That was, and who knows really at that point that what direction this game could go, but that at that juncture that did not feel good.
Mike, you've said that in times of struggle, the best thing that a coaching staff can do is present to the players concrete evidence that things will get better.
Mm-hmm.
What would be a few things that you could go to them with?
Well, I think that I don't want to dig too deep into it, Steve, but the main stuff that I talk about giving them evidence to get better is football and film, video, how we can help all the parts of the game. Some of it will have to be, we all look schematically at what that looked like, so there's always that evaluation. But the other part is, whatever the plays are, whatever the defenses are, a guy has to block and a guy has to tackle. So can you help that guy do that better? That's kind of the coach's life. It's been our life in that regard of development. So those are some of the personal, technical things that you can help with. And then I think that the other thing you have to do is point out schematically how this will work.
Talk about sources of motivation, whether it's full eligibility or whatever have you. Obviously, you can still get to 6, but do you look for other avenues, or do you stay on that?
Sometimes right now it's personal pride, just the idea of you like football, we like to coach football, let's help you get better, let's put a game plan together, let's go play another game. That's, from where we sit right now, that's going to be, I think, a big part of it.
Chris Webber wasn't out there right away, and then maybe that 3rd or 4th series was. Did he have to talk his way into the field, or did you know that you were going to get him in the mix as it went on, or how did that work?
He was actually cleared earlier. I'm trying to remember exactly. I think it was last night. He was cleared.
Anything else for Coach? Coach, for you personally, obviously the game got away a
I personally don't see it. I think there's a lot of disappointment. Disappointment drags you down. It might look like quit, but I think in the, in the description of this team and how they react, I think that they were really disappointed in how it was going, and then you do everything you can coaching wise on the boundary to kind of rally that, and we just never could get it back to the point where we made a dent that way.